Hello, everybody. Eric Christopher here, president of WSC Realty Advisors here in Long Beach, where I've got a tremendous opportunity to share with you today. On your screen in front of you, you see a 15-unit property in the city of Montebello. This was just completed in March of this year. My team and I just got done leasing the last unit, and now it's ready for a new buyer. By far, the most interesting trait of this property is that all 15 units are 5-bedroom, 4-bath. Yeah, you got it. 5-bedroom, 4-bath townhouses with a 2-car attached garage. But first, a disclaimer. The information gathered here in these documents consists of both verified and unverified data and sometimes estimates. The information comes from sources deemed reliable, but neither WSC Realty Advisors, Inc. nor Eric Christopher can warranty the accuracy or validity of the information. And buyers of any real property are encouraged to verify all information by conducting a thorough due diligence process during the contractual phase of the transaction and to engage third-party experts to assist them in this process. Now, that being said, let's take a look at this thing real quick. So as you can see on the screen now, we've got 15 units, 2021 construction, the building size running just over 26,000 square feet on a 22,600 plus square foot lot. Let's talk about tenant profile for a minute, because I know 5-bedroom, 4-bath rentals, hey, you may see that in a single family home or maybe a duplex or something to that effect, but I've really never seen anything of this size in bulk, 15 units. What this was designed for by the developer is what they call multi-generational housing. And we're finding in a lot of different markets, we have multi-generations that want to live together. Let's say, for example, a couple with 2 or 3 kids, and then maybe one of the sets of parents is in tow with them. This is a perfect application. The reason we know this is a really great model is that the absorption of these units happened very quickly. We started leasing them in March, and we're complete now. We have a combination of multi-generational families. Then we also have a component which are roommates. For example, 2 younger couples, 4 or 5 work cohorts, younger folks. What we find with all the people that moved into these units, as I surveyed them, was on a cost per person basis. It's very affordable, and we'll get into that in a second. Just a quick tour around the property. There are 3 buildings here. The 1029 building, which you see on the picture on the left here, that's 4 units. Then you go around the side of that. The rear building, the 1031 building, is 4 units. And then finally, the 1033 building, which is on the south end of the property, has 7 units. So totaling 15 units. These are wonderful interiors, 3-level, up on top, master bedroom with bathroom, 2 additional bedrooms with a shared bath and a laundry room. The second level, the main living area, also includes 1 bedroom with an attached bath, which also kind of doubles as the guest bath. There's a doorway to enter it from the kitchen and common area, as you see here. And there's also a door for the bedroom to share that. You also have a balcony on each second floor. The kitchens are very, very nice, decked out, quartz countertops, European self-closing cabinets, drawers, stainless steel sink, dishwasher, stove, and microwave included. And the lower entry level has a 2-car attached garage. If you were to enter the unit from there, there's a small passageway to the actual front door of the unit with an additional bedroom and bath. All of these units have forced air AC throughout, separate tankless water heaters, separately metered for gas and electric. And on top of that, there's a RUB system that's in place, which is going to bill tenants on a sub-metered basis for water and a pro rata share of sewer and garbage. Landscaping and pest control are not being back billed at this time. If you don't know where Montebello is specifically, it's just west of the 605 freeway, just slightly west of Pico Rivera, and between the 5 and the 605 freeway. It's really a wonderful location for commuters. You can see downtown LA off the distance, not too far. You can access South 605 freeway down into Long Beach, the 91 freeway into Orange County. So it's very much one of the most central locations that you can find. Here's a quick picture of the kind of construction phase of the property. I put this in here just to show you kind of where it's located. On your right is the main artery that runs east-west from the 605 freeway and really actually runs all the way to the beach out in Venice, I believe, Washington Boulevard. Right below it, Montebello Boulevard is not a heavy thoroughfare street. As you can see, there's mostly single family homes, very quiet, very low density parking for the tenants on the street. Here's a very important part of the transaction. The rent roll that we achieved here, and this was all done in let's say under 90 days, most of it under 60 days. Again, these are 1,700 to 1,750 or so square feet per unit. They are very similar in their floor plan. Going through the income and expense, the way I formatted it, and it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. So I loaded the RUBS utility billings into the garage and laundry income. So know that that's there. But we came down with basically a total gross income number, including those back billings. And then if you go down the expenses, many of these are actual as to what we're seeing. The property taxes are obviously pretty straightforward. The insurance is actual based on the current in-place policy. And just to reiterate on the utilities, I've got a group of reports I get from the outside billing service that can kind of reconcile that whole package in your mind if you're interested in the property. Repairs and maintenance at this point in time should be very little, as everything's brand new, but obviously there's always going to be things that break, and we load those in for contingency purposes. Management, landscaping, pest control are all actual. You may find that your city licenses and fees could be slightly higher than that, and we've got a reserve. So this P&L should be very close to actual. So again, the developer is going to sell this property, and it would make a very nice fit for many people's portfolios. And why is that? Well, let's start with the age. It's not very often we get a chance to buy something that's brand new and exempt for rent control for many, many years to come. We don't find units this size where families, once they plant themselves there, they tend to call larger units home. They get their kids involved in the school system. This is a property that would fit into a lot of private investor portfolios very nicely. I mean, there's a couple reasons for that, starting with the age. You're going to be exempt from rent control for many years to come. We do know that there's upside in these rents. The absorption just happened too quickly for there not to be. If you got a vacancy or two after you purchase the property, there shouldn't be any reason you couldn't get 3,800 to 3,900 for the vacant unit. Additionally, with the new construction, you should have many years of maintenance-free operation. The location's very, very well served by this property, in that there's a high rental demand for this kind of model in the area. I've put a link to this package in the email that you got to access this video. Take a look, give me a call. Let's see if this property is a fit for you. And lastly, download and subscribe to my new podcast, Everything Apartments. It covers all aspects of multifamily investments, from buying and financing properties. We also cover day-to-day operations and management, and into reinvestment strategies like this to increase your net worth. If you have an Apple iPhone, scan on the left QR code you see there. If you have an Android phone, go into Spotify. You can do the same thing with the code there, or you can go into either and just search on Everything Apartments and look for the little blue icon in there. I think you get a lot out of the episodes. We've had some really great guests so far, and we hope you join us. For more information on this property, please contact me, Eric Christopher, WSC Realty Advisors, area code 949-463-2787, or my email is Eric, ERIC .Christopher, CHRISTOPHER at WSC, William Sam Charlie, WSC-PM.com. Thanks for listening.